everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video today I wanted to show you guys some of the things that I eat as a vegan from breakfast to dinner. Like always, I'm starting my morning off with some warm lemon and lime water. I added some agave to sweeten it so it tastes more like tea and it's not so bitter. I'm pretty sure you guys know that I always do this. Lemon and lime water just have so many benefits, and if you watch my previous videos then y'all already know. But anyway, we're gonna move on to breakfast now. For breakfast today, I decided to have some amaranth with some cooked Honeycrisp cinnamon apples. And if y'all didn't know already, amaranth is a grain that contains lots of protein, fiber, and micronutrients. It's very antioxidant rich. It helps to lower cholesterol and reduce inflammation, as well as being gluten-free. Amaranth cooks in about 20 minutes. You just gotta boil some water and follow the instructions on the bag. It's really simple and it makes a great breakfast. While the amaranth is cooking, I then chopped up the Honeycrisp apples and I threw them in a pan with a little bit of oil, some agave, and cinnamon. You want to cook the apples for about 12 minutes, and halfway through I'm going to add some vegan butter into the pan along with a pinch of salt. After everything was done, I served the amaranth in a bowl and I just put the apples on top. This comes out so good every time. It's super flavorful. It tastes just like you're eating apple pie and it's super healthy. But I did want to let you guys know that I didn't come up with this recipe myself. I actually got the idea from the Fine Guru on YouTube. She's really into plant-based foods, healthy eating, and medicinal herbs, so definitely go check out her channel for some great content. A couple hours later, I started to get hungry again and I wanted to have a smoothie, so I added some frozen blueberries, pineapple, and cherries. I added half of a fresh banana, some orange juice, and coconut water. And as y'all know, I had to incorporate my sea moss, bladderwrack, and burdock powder mix, as well as my dandelion root powder. If you've never heard of these herbs, I recommend you guys watching my Eat Better and Feel Better video, where I talk about all the benefits and why I take these natural supplements. Alright, for lunch, I really wanted to try making these rice paper wraps with some chopped raw vegetables. I used some fresh celery, mini sweet peppers, baby carrots, and kale as the filling for the rice wrap. Now I'm also going to make a dipping sauce for this. I just wanted them to be more flavorful and more enjoyable, so I wanted to make a sauce to give it more flavor. Next, I soaked some cashews in some water just to soften them up a little bit, because they're going to be our base for the dipping sauce. And if you are going to be soaking cashews and using them for this, just leave them in the water as long as possible, because the longer you leave it, the creamier the sauce is going to come out. But yeah, I'm adding those cashews to my food processor, and I'm adding some fresh garlic, some seasonings like smoked paprika, nutritional yeast, ground onion, and some pink Himalayan salt. And I'm sorry I didn't really measure anything. I kind of just randomly thought of this sauce idea, so I just added some Dijon mustard and some peanut butter after I added those other seasonings and the cashews. Then I blended everything together in the food processor until it was combined evenly. I didn't get it super smooth, but this was good enough. And feel free to create any sauce you like for these veggie rice wraps. I kind of just threw in a bunch of ingredients together like I said, but it honestly came out really good and flavorful, so I was happy with it. And if you are making these type of wraps, you basically just want to dip the whole thing in some warm water. Usually the package has the instructions in the back, but yeah, you want to dip them in some warm water for a couple seconds, and then I placed them down on my cutting board and put the veggies inside. I chopped up the vegetables like you guys see here, but just keep in mind that you can put anything you desire into these wraps. You can use any vegetables. You don't have to do it exactly like I'm doing it, but this is just how I decided to do it, and it did come out really good, so feel free to try it. Mine didn't come out as nice looking or like aesthetically pleasing, some might say, but it's alright, they still tasted good. These are honestly like the perfect snack, the perfect lunch. You can have them any time of the day. They're pretty filling if you eat a couple of them, so I was happy with them. I'm definitely gonna make these things again. For dinner, I'm gonna be having some farro, some mixed veggies, potatoes, and some jackfruit cakes that I got from Trader Joe's. This was honestly a super last minute dinner idea, so I didn't film too much of me cooking it, but it didn't take me a long time at all, and I was super happy with how everything came out. All I did was cook some farro, which takes about 15 minutes. And if you didn't know what farro is, it's actually a type of grain that contains lots of fiber, iron, protein, and magnesium. It's a great substitute for rice because it's extremely nutritious and it contains more benefits than white rice does. But anyway, while that's cooking, I'm gonna boil some of these small potatoes, only cooking them halfway, and then I pop them in the oven to finish cooking them so that they're more roasted and have more of a crispy edge rather than just boiled potatoes. I also popped this bag of steamed vegetables in the microwave. After they were done, I then put them in a pot with a few seasonings and vegan butter. Normally, I don't like to cook my vegetables in the microwave. I usually always do them in the oven. But like I said, this was a super last minute, super quick dinner, so that's what I decided to do for today. And for the jackfruit cakes, I cooked them on a pan with some fresh garlic, some oil, and vegan butter until they were brown and crispy on each side. Once everything was all done, I plated it up and I made some vegan mayo and ketchup sauce just to put on top of the jackfruit cake because I made them a while ago and I wasn't really a fan of how they tasted alone, so I just wanted to make a sauce real quick to give them some more flavor, so that's what I did. But yeah, everything came out really good. It was super quick to make. The longest thing that took to cook was the potatoes, so it really didn't take that long though. I think I spent about like 30 minutes on this dinner, so it wasn't that bad. That's all for this video today, y'all. Let me know what you guys think. Leave me a comment down below if you try any of these recipes. Just get creative when you're cooking in the kitchen, especially making vegan meals. I know you can feel so limited to what you can eat, but there's so many options. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below what videos you want to see next, and don't forget to like and subscribe.